Alright, we're back with the Untitled show. Doesn't seem like we have too much to cover this week except for a bunch of grimoires, but let us see. We got the new Cinders Half Nightmare you can buy in the GC Metal Shop.
Finally.
You guys like the design?
Gissel said he didn't like the design of the sprite.
I really don't like. I don't know. I feel like it's like all the half nightmares are creepy. I mean, they're kind of meant to be, but I don't know. I like the idea of it, where she's like kind of like a doll on string with the chains and stuff, but or I guess a puppet. But I don't know. I don't really like the sprite and.
Yeah, the
sprite. I love it.
I feel the sprite's got too much going on. The artwork seems not really sold either, but
I like it, and since my wife is a simp, I have to defend it. There he is, best boy.
Alright, obviously, I know you like Hamelin, their Gabs. How long have you been waiting for them?
I've been waiting months for him. I thought I was gonna have to wait a year for him, but he's here and he's beautiful.
Yeah, Senno's really trying to pump up that those female player base numbers.
I think they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, 30% to me felt low, but maybe that's because our guild's like 75% female.
Maybe. But yeah, he's really pretty. I didn't pull for him though because his banner has nothing I need, so I just sparked him because he's beautiful, and people can judge me for that. But
huh? Because his you just sparked him, yeah. Because you don't need the harp.
Yeah.
Because the harp seems okay.
Yeah, the harp seems pretty good. I mean, it's a multi-target P attack P def, but it's definitely not bad.
Yeah, especially for a class weapon, that's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty normal stats. I mean, 100 of everything and then a shitload of HP.
Oh, because that's like all around her, I guess.
Your guys need health, you know.
Yeah, I think this is kind of like the standard like minstrel sorcerer kit now, is they just give 100 to each stat, and then the arcanas are just 200 HP, 200 HP.
Dude, look at that second arcana. If you got that, I would feel bad. Like 400 HP? Like, what is this?
I mean, that's what the first arcana was.
Yeah, they're both feels bad. I wouldn't get it, either of them.
I mean, it's let's face it, you get it if you're whaling or if you're a completionist. I guess I don't know. I guess that's the same thing twice.
Completionist in a gacha game.
Think about it. That's 800 HP for a whale. I feel like that's how you go and hit like 75k HP or whatever people have at the high end.
I think I'm on like 60, so yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, it feels really bad when you if you're a minstrel main and you have nothing but minstrel classes, and you've got like 500 TC to spend on Arcana and you can't.
Yeah. I had that same problem. I had like 500 medals, and I was going through all the ones that I had, and they were all rearguard classes, and it was all health.
I'm just looking at the other items, other weapons, and they are not very good.
Yeah, the gun looks pretty bad.
And 1 to 2 allies for a staff is pretty useless these days. People don't want that anymore.
I mean, you've just got better options, and those Kala supports are all like off meta.
Yeah.
P-def, mental focus. I guess replenish magic is okay.
Sort of useful, yeah.
Yeah, it's still not like ideal.
Well, that's cool. Did they do this with Aladdin too? Have a little story bit in the gacha?
I don't remember.
I don't think so. I feel like that's something new that they're doing.
Alright, I also wanted to include this part too, because Gabs put it in the game feedback.
What?
There's some typos that Gabs mentioned in game feedback. I don't know when they're gonna fix them, but
Do you think they're gonna fix them?
yeah,
Yeah,
I would hope so. It's just fucking
CindersHNM's
text.
got a few typos. This is definitely not the first time.
It took me out of the story, and he's best boy, and I want to be in the story when I'm reading about my best boy.
You don't want to brust away the dust.
Yeah, I think Cinna just needs like a little more QA.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the banner that triggers me now?
Are we gonna mention that on here?
Okay, I don't know about the polls, but do you like the actual design of the character at least, Gabs?
I love this Snow White. She's super cute. If only it wasn't Snow White.
If only that parasol was actually a hammer.
I don't know. That parasol looks so slick. Like,
yeah.
I think they have. Don't they already have like an umbrella that's a hammer in a different class?
I don't know.
I feel like I've seen one before,
possible.
but I could be wrong. But yeah, I knew that this. I called that this was going to be a paladin. I knew it couldn't be a crusher because of Kaguya.
Yeah,
I mean, they had the international. Yeah,
but this is also the one where the sprite holds the weapon like it's a hammer, right?
Yeah, it's.
Is it?
Yeah, it's where the end is on the back.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a decent
yeah, it's a good weapon.
You guys tell me.
DC2. Nat, you said you're using this in your grid.
No, I put it in my theoretical grid. I might end up sparking this because it's. You know how few spears can restore life? It is like, I don't even know. This might be the only spear that can restore life.
Yeah, I feel like that's mostly a gun thing. I feel like that happens on guns a
lot. Swords have them a lot. Or at least they did on
my sword grid, I got tons of healing. I got no healing with my spears. So that, with DC2, I'm like, okay, at least we got something. And this
is it actually good to have, like, health restore? I mean, maybe for,
it would help them.
Well, health restore is not going to do shit in Colo, but it's going to do something in story.
Yeah. So it's nice for story and conquest, I guess.
Like, what are you going to do? You going to heal for like 400 when the guy's hitting you for 20,000? Like,
it's what, like a few thousand? But yeah, the stats are pretty nice, right?
Yeah, it's got a lot of good stats.
Let's see, that's 800 M attack and 700 M def? No, 800 M def?
And then you got that cost there if you really need cost.
Yeah, they all have one cost, which is okay, I guess.
Really cost, but yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could use up more of my cost. It just feels wasted right now. Alright, so Gabs, I didn't tell you this story, but the people in the fan Discord didn't really know about where this was from, at least not when the banner first dropped.
The Peruvian thing? Go on.
Yeah, and I got beaten to the punch on saying that it was Peruvian. I was upset. I was like, we've known for weeks. But yeah, so I believe the dress and hat are native to Peru.
I mean, there's video proof we knew for weeks. There's video proof.
Yeah, I guess like 2 shows ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did mention it. Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's same thing as far as stats go, but it's all P attacks. It's actually pretty nice.
Surprising considering it's a rear guard. You'd expect health.
Yeah, well, it's a cleric, so it would normally have defense, but it has like a nice chunk of defense. 2,
I think
4,
they're good
5,
stats overall.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up pulling both of those on my first lap, and I'm probably gonna spark the Arcana.
Aren't you special?
Yeah. My gentle flex. Staff's not that good though. 1 to 2 allies,
it's
even with recovery support too. Yeah, I mean, most good clerics are probably gonna have better.
I got that sword. I'm never gonna use it.
At
I
least
was
it has
kind of
decent
hoping
too.
I'd get it because it seems like it has pretty decent-ish P attack on it for a subgrid, but
Yeah, it looks decent.
yeah, it's not bad.
I want this book so bad.
I can give you one of my 4 copies if you'd like.
Yeah,
I want
I'm
it
just
so
I'm just thinking everything on this banner is actually half decent. Like if you're to pull on this banner, you'll come out all right.
Yeah, I pulled for the book and I got the cleric, and that's it. The cleric and the sword. That's it. So I have to keep pulling for this book.
Yeah,
You
I
got a lot of
got.
time.
How many laps did you do?
Just one. I've only done one lap.
Yes, in my 1 lap, I got both classes and 4 books.
But yeah, I really want this book because it goes to LL as well. So it's a long-term investment.
It also goes in my subgrid.
I hate you. It's watching you pull that and getting 3 of that book in one pull.
And on the final pull of the lap.
It triggered me
Honestly,
so hard.
I should be more upset, Gaz, because that could have been something I needed on a different banner. Instead, I wasted it on stuff for my subgrid. So Sinnoh somehow gave me good luck and still trolled me.
You're right.
All right, we're just going through their Twitter, and I just remembered they only released 2 chapters for the Hamelin story. Like, are you upset
Yeah, they
that
only
there's only
released
2?
2. I don't know why they only released 2, but 2 more are still waiting.
I wonder,
Yeah,
did the later ones reference Rapunzel or something?
that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it references someone that we haven't got yet. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I mean, there's the mission gives what 200 TC and some SR weapon upgrades and stuff. So
I think we got the 300 from some social media stuff.
yeah.
We did.
For the other international banner, there's 2, like the newer one and the older one. Don't even pull them
Yeah, they
on the
did the
older
reader.
one. Dude, the older one's so bad.
But
you could get the elephant.
yeah.
I checked
Fucking
out the
love
other
that
weapons.
elephant.
The other weapons are so bad. They're like dated.
The
And think about-
elephant. The elephant
They're
is
super
godly.
dated.
It's only
Elephant
6
is
months.
godly.
Like
But
the
the,
elephant looks cool, yeah.
I apparently pulled both of these back when they first ran, and
I think I got Alice, but not Kaguya.
I think she has the
I
bow of
also
bondage or
apparently got
something.
Kaguya's first Arcana. So all the Arcanas are back in the shop. The level 2 Arcana's in there. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, and the level 2 Kaguya Arcana has 500 P attack on it.
Ooh, okay, that's not bad.
So and I think it's 500 P attack and something else. Maybe it's just hammer skill. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean that's a pretty good amount. It's actually really nice to pull on some to buy some Arcanas here. You can make out with 1300 P attack just from 3 Arcanas.
Just need the luck of having already pulled. Because back in the day, you were like, oh my god, 1 cost, so good. Now we're flooded with cost, and we're like, yeah, I got enough.
Yeah.
Too much cost.
Alright, we
what's
got
this
the
one?
new... I think they're...
Oh, yeah, the reformed Kalo.
Yeah, I got a little video on that.
Yeah. So we get to fly in on our ships now. We get to pin 2 messages now. There's lots of effects.
Wait, we
really
fly
good.
in on our ships now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
1
at
second.
the start of the match, you fly in on the ship.
Okay, I've definitely been joining at like the last second, so I have not noticed this at all.
Okay,
Giving us
so
a
this
video,
is how Call starts if you join in early.
Yeah, this is the
Damn.
flying in on the ship.
Oh yeah, we getting dropped down.
That's pretty epic. That's
And they're
epic.
flying in on their ship.
I don't get it. Like, why does that? So you've missed that, Dissel?
Yeah, every single, like, I guess the last couple times.
I don't know.
And
It's
then
still
we
kind
have
of
the
cool.
pin messages, and we have all the effects on the screen now.
Oh, I forgot to mention the pin messages. Yeah, I was gonna do a tutorial, but You'll figure it out, I guess.
Pretty easy to figure out.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the improvements are really nice. I especially like the showing which weapons are currently getting some extra effects from nightmares or demons or disadvantage or all at the same time. That's like super convenient.
Wait until we get to the game
Yeah.
feedback. Other people not so pleased.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. People are not happy.
See.
Guaranteed. For the anniversary, they're doing more of these, where you guaranteed an SR in each.
Oh, those are
grimoire.
I
really
don't know.
interesting.
I've never. Are these like 500? Can't remember. Or is it
I
300?
think they're 500, but I'm super tempted to roll on part 3 because I don't have that Alice, and I really wanted that Cinders, and I didn't get it. And I'm really tempted to roll on part 4 because I really want that Gretel.
1 second. Is that
These are
Cinders alternate?
Yeah.
Holy shit! The reality
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
I mean?
these are a bunch of realities and their events, right? So there's Christmas, there's
Oh, fuck, there's even Camp
Halloween.
Dorothy.
yeah,
There's Christmas, there's Halloween,
Camp
there's
Alice.
camp, there's Valentine's, there's New Year's.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
and then
this
there's
is
the
like
realities.
this
I
is
have
actually
zero,
really good.
I have 0 realities, so I'm like, fuck, I need those.
Yeah, I mean, I really need the
Hammer.
the hammer. So where is Red Riding Hood on this list?
No, it'll be there. This isn't all of them. They just kind of like.
Yeah.
Now I'm really, Sinnoh has this bad habit of giving you a guaranteed SR, and letting it also be the off banner. So I guess it does
Yeah.
say featured class unlock weapons. So maybe
Yeah, I've had a bad experience myself with these banners, but I've seen some people make out.
yeah. I also don't know how long this banner's gonna run. I mean, I guess they run through it, right? So it only lasts like
Usually
a day or two each.
Yeah, it's usually like a day or two. I'm thinking that'll be it. Which is concerning for me because I don't have TC at the moment.
Yeah, I'm broke. I mean,
I think
I
we're all in
spent
the
my last
same-
300 on those books. So
The 4 books or 3 books.
$3.
Yeah, it was 3.
You poor
Yeah.
soul.
I know. I'm down to like 20 TC, so hopefully it's part of part 6, and hopefully part 6 happens. I don't know. It's obviously going to be before we get our GC rewards, because why wouldn't it?
Yeah. Armor event.
finally.
Coming out in like an hour.
Yeah. But it's good because we haven't had anything to grind yet. The only thing we have now is Conquest. That's it.
Oh, we
I've
have
been
story.
doing brutality. Excuse me. This is gonna take me
Uh-huh.
away from my
Okay.
brutality
This is
grind.
the only event we have. Everything else is like.
I'm running active reality hard 510 for the mastery, because I've
Damn.
got 5 classes that need to be leveled up and no mastery.
Can I give you some of mine? I have like nearly 2 million.
Yes, I'll give you
give me the
2
book.
of my books.
Give me the book.
I'll break my limit broken book apart for you.
Does anyone know about this armor event? Like which armor we're getting, or do I need to
didn't see
read that?
No, I looked it up. I couldn't find it, but whatever. Like, we'll know in like an hour.
Okay.
But
I mean, this nightmare that you get from it looks like a wind nightmare, maybe.
I think
So it
it's
might be
increased
wind
fire. I looked it up too. Where was it? Oh, it doesn't really matter.
I could be wrong. This is all speculation. We are not professionals. Please seek professional advice before proceeding.
Way to read the disclaimer, Gabs. Let me see. Oh yeah, join the raffle if you haven't.
No,
No,
don't
join the raffle.
Don't. Please, I want it so bad. I want them so bad.
Fucking Val actually won one of these. I'm so jealous.
I want a notebook
I know.
so bad.
We're in maintenance now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said in about an hour. We're doing maintenance for armor event. But yeah, you guys were like, the hoodie from the collab. Everybody needs to get on that. But no, notebook. I want this notebook.
I wanted that hoodie.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess there was like 1,000 people or something that that applied last time, right? Or a couple
Dang,
thousand.
did you actually screenshot like a bunch of these?
Yo, they got some good ones in here, okay? So we'll go through the feedback, and it seems like this taco guy is like kind of a whale, I guess.
Zero communication on the contents of what is inside the banner until 24 hours prior. Zero warnings to when a weapon is going to be buffed or nerfed. Sinnoh is dead because your design philosophy is about making money. Perhaps being more generous or more transparent to players would make this game more enjoyable.
Hold up. One quick question. When has a weapon gotten buffed?
You could say... No, I think we did have ones
I feel
where
like
we
that's
got like
happened.
DC
I
once.
can't remember.
Yeah, I've seen a couple instances where you got DC when it wasn't DC before.
Oh, okay. So you mean buffed compared to JP?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
do you?
Because we still haven't gotten the hoax buffed, so I don't know. I don't know if this guy knows.
No. This guy mentioned it. I just didn't put it in because the hoax is dead. Fucking beating a dead horse at this point. The hoax is dead.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, I've heard that the 24 hours prior thing is a thing that's in JP as well. They get 24 hours notice and then the banner's out.
Yeah, we get it, but it's bullshit.
You get full 24 hours a lot of the time.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not bullshit. I'm just saying that at least we can look at JP and be like, huh, so this is what to expect. JP, they've got no hope. They've got no hope.
Yeah, those guys are screwed.
Well, I mean, I don't think Sinnoh wants you looking at JP banners, right? So I think that's a big part of it too.
Yeah, for the second comment, I wasn't sure because the guy's talking about the rope break animation. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I spoke to that person. They so they are saying that it gives you false hope because you get an SR, but it's not guaranteed to be the like on banner SR.
Okay, go on.
And so they're like, it gives you fake hope because of that, but it's like, no, it's an SR. It's just telling you that you got an SR. It's less hopeful if it doesn't break because you could still have hope and then you don't get an SR at all.
Because my interpretation of this message, sorry, Dissel, but it was I have had an instance, at least I think 2 at this point, where I pulled the rope, it broke, and I didn't even get an SR, and I was actually pretty choked.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've had the same thing happen to me once or twice.
I've
it broke
never
and I
had
did
that
not get an
happen.
SR. It's extremely rare, but
That's why I thought that's what this message was referring to.
Happen.
Yo, it's so off-putting.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I just chalk it up to Sinnoh, fucking Sinnoh. Well, is that what you're gonna say, Dissel?
yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Because I've definitely had that happen, and it's the worst feeling. Because you think you've got a guaranteed SR.
Got him.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened. I've never had that happen. Thank you for telling me that, Sinnoh. I can't trust anything.
Yeah, you can't trust the banners. You can't trust the rope.
Yeah, and this one just has it.
Rope.
He just wants like more pages.
That's fair. Because I'd like to know how many pages of stuff I have.
Yeah, like, does this really hurt their like database or whatever? Because the stuff's still in your box, but it just doesn't show you. I don't know if it's a back end thing.
Yeah, I think the problem with it
be.
as well is that because it doesn't show you everything, you can't get all the stuff in the back that you want out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the filters don't even like pull it up, right?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Because I bet what they're doing is they're probably like fetching the last, I don't know, 1,000 or whatever items and then filtering off of that rather than making another call. But yeah, I really don't want to know how much stuff's in my present box at the same time.
I always keep mine clean.
And this guy brought up a hella good point. If they had like,
I think they have keys for Conquest in JP. I think.
damn, so it's coming.
I think it is a
I don't
thing
know.
that happens, but it also
like-
makes things harder because it's the case of you have to get your guild together to help you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
I
have
get
it
that
planned out
part,
as a time.
but at least it's like possible.
I mean, I guess it'd be pretty nice, even if it is guild specific, because then at least like after Calo or something, when it's might not be a a conquest time slot, you can grab your guild and run a few. But
Yeah.
it's because without that, it kind of goes against what they've kind of said before, right? They don't want to add time slots because they want to pigeonhole you into these few time slots so that they have enough people to run.
Screw over us EU people.
Australia. See you guys later. You guys don't exist.
I have to be up at 3 a.m. if I want to do conquest.
And even when you do make it, no one's there. They're the weakest people you get.
It sucks.
All right. I'm assuming this guy from the Peanut Guild is a whale. I'm assuming. I don't know.
People would
Yeah.
100% buy mastery books with TC. Absolutely not. I would sooner go. I would sooner go to the school thing and just farm that for mastery.
Yeah, but if you had so much money, let's say your job paid you like $1,000 an hour, and you could just drop a bunch of money on mastery books. Obviously, you do it.
Yeah, I feel like the only time you'd buy mastery books with TC is if you've already got so many classes that you've bought with TC that you can keep up, right? Like,
Yeah, that's what
I don't know. I don't have that problem. So
yeah, like let's say you're going to work, you're working overtime, so now you can play less Sinnoh, but you're like, I'm gonna throw some of my OT money.
I think Death had that problem with mastery though. Death had like so many classes and she had no mastery, so I can see that. But even then, I don't think she would have spent TC on it.
But if you think about it, it's even worse if you were buying the Arcanas, because she can barely afford just like 1 to 10. Because once it gets to 13, 14, it gets pricey.
Yeah, I mean this problem seems like, you know, it's like when you wail hard enough to where you have to wail even harder to support your classes that you wailed for.
Double whale.
I think there are enough mastery book places. You got the Colo coins, you've got charm medals. I think they're in the friend medals. I'm not 100%
sure
on that one. They're in the GC medals as well if you really want.
And I only posted one of these Colo effects, but there's actually like at least a dozen people referring to these Colo effects.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who don't like the Colo effects. They think that it's lagging their games too much. Some people are saying that it hurts their eyes.
Yeah.
Some people are saying that it could cause seizures.
Yeah, lots of epilepsy type stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if some people have actually had episodes or something.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I don't know. I obviously don't, or maybe not obviously. I don't have epilepsy, and I didn't notice anything like super flashy in the linear call effects. But I do think it'd be like a nice feature to be able to disable it, because it does add. Yeah. But it's also kind of tricky. It's like, where do you draw the line? Because I really like the laser beam firing out for.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things.
I like the blood coming from the floor. Demon. I think it's the blood. I don't know what it is.
But yeah, I think it would be good if they had like the option to toggle it on or off.
Yeah.
I think like the wind, and you know, there's like that weird effect where some of the characters kind of like get hazy.
Oh, they like the glitch?
Yeah, the glitch. I feel like those maybe are what they're kind of referring to also, but
what does that glitch even mean? Like,
we're fading away. We're getting Thanos snapped.
Oh, okay, maybe.
All right, there's my request for a new feature: is when you get shipped. Yeah, when you get shipped, you actually get dusted.
A glove comes in.
Or when you lose the match, your whole side just gets dusted.
Oh god.
I forgot to screenshot another one, Gabs. The one that you did mention. It's mostly for rear guard, but where the number comes off and on, like the buff numbers.
Oh, you mean the one that I posted?
Yeah, I saw it, but I forgot to screenshot it.
Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I put in that the numbers for buffs and debuffs flash on and off, and it's really irritating for Sorks and Minstrels, because we have to wait for the number to come back up before we can figure out who needs buffs or who needs debuffs. So I was like, can we please get like a toggle for this? Because I get it. I get that new players need to learn those icons, so they need to be able to flash. But if you have a toggle, then the people who actually need those numbers up can turn them on so that they're always on.
Yeah, it's really annoying for min sorks because mins and sorks because I kind of have to wait that extra second before I hit an instrument,
Yeah,
or
calls
else
kind
I
of real
might.
time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give someone with like a 18 stack more M attack when someone else is sitting at like a 6. So, same thing with sorcerers, right?
Yeah, like people say this person's really strong, and you'll be like, wait, what's their numbers at? And you have to wait for it to show up. And then you have to look through everyone else, and if you're not fast enough, then the numbers are gone before you've looked through everyone else, and you have to wait.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're requesting features, I'd really like it if the colo chat didn't like actually have a loading time, so you could just like open
Wait.
it really quickly instead of.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If it was more similar to like the homepage chat where it just like populated but you could hide it to see what you're working with, that'd be so much better.
We're gonna get there
Yeah.
eventually, I hope.
You hope. Do you have high hopes for this game?
Yeah, I kind of do. I think they're doing alright.
I was surprised by the reforms, so I'll be cautiously optimistic. Because I really think they did a really good job with that.
This is the banner that's coming out? I think it's today.
Yeah, it should be when this is all over. Or when maintenance is over.
Yeah, this is the Kageuchi Little Mermaid. Looks pretty sweet.
Yeah. I like the design for this one a lot. The sword doesn't... I feel like the sword doesn't match, but it has to be that color because that's the spirit's color, the Kageuchi.
Ah, okay. I thought it was just like a fire and water. I guess don't mesh that well.
It's actually a water sword.
Of course it is.
Because it's like a fiery spirit, I guess they had to go with the fire color.
Wait, is it really? Scroll down that?
Yeah, scroll down. It's a water sword.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But like, wait, go up a little bit. Oh no, she doesn't have a little demon person with her. Never mind.
Oh, maybe
but the
later.
The proud lion is like, yeah, the fiery colored one, which is the proud lion's the same as the elemental half nightmare for Alice. So you know how she has that little fire dude floating around with her?
Yeah.
That guy.
Wait, but she's also like a water class,
Listen,
right?
Man, I don't know.
So why
but they're all proud lion breakers. So
I don't understand that. I guess Proud Lion is less the element and more the class, maybe?
yeah, it's all about the breaker.
Yeah, all I know is this weapon sucks.
Gathered Sleep, I guess, is the does more damage the more water weapons are in your grid.
Yeah.
I guess, why is it level 2 and everything else? I don't know.
Physical. I mean, it's 3. Oh no, it's defense in Colosseum. I don't know. That's interesting. It's got great P attack.
Damn! 800 P def per second. Oh man, Cleric's got to get on top of that.
Yeah, but I think someone in the fan Discord said that like the flat stat supports are kind of bait because eventually you'll outclass that and you want more percentages. But
yeah,
I guess if you're gonna pull it anyway, like can't hurt. We don't have that many support classes right now.
But even then, look at all the P attack just in general it's got.
It's got what, 800? So that's pretty respectable.
Oh, 1 second. When you click on the support, do you get all 3 of these?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's pretty
if you
good.
have all the arcanas, then yeah, you'll get all
so
those
technically you get 1600 stats because you get 800 P attack, 800 P def, and then
the 1.5%.
if you put it in, yeah.
I don't know, for breaker that sounds pretty good. I don't know who uses breakers, but
I mean, some people do for like
you need it for your Kageuchi grid.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if this is any good.
looks good.
It looks good. It's got DC2. It seems like a decent skill. This is probably the hammer I end up sparking.
It's got good pierce at.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd pull on this banner, but I might spark this too. I don't know. We'll see.
I love the design of this staff, but it's a garbage staff.
Is it 1 to 1.5?
Yeah.
Oh, the design's so nice. It's like the elephant, but
Yeah,
actually it's
a
slightly better than
gorgeous
the elephant.
staff. It's a gorgeous staff, but yeah, 1 to 2, and people were pissed about the 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Was it nerf from JP?
I don't think so, but it's just that we're all sick of 1 to 2 now. We don't need it anymore.
Just sucks.
Well, and I mean, let's face it, we're all a bunch of metagamers that, you know, if you're just pulling for looks, then you're gonna be in a Calo ranked match, I guess.
Yeah, but I think that staff is beautiful. I just wish it
so
was useful.
nice.
A book. I'm not getting it.
It looks really nice, though. I mean, I like the design.
It looks nice, yeah, but it's not a good book.
Yeah,
I am
replenish
instead
magic.
going to continue to pull for the deer book.
Well, you could get another class with that too, so
Yeah, I'm hoping
Yeah.
to get Dorothy as well. I want to fuck Dorothy.
plus you'll get 1 cost if you happen to pull the other class on the international, so it'd be worth it.
Maybe. But yeah, I don't see this book as a good investment personally. If you're a Sork.
What's the skill? Exorcist Incantation? Is that
I think it's key attack. I know that it's got death in it. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think
It
we
would
talked about
be-
it earlier.
You know, as long as we're asking for banner improvements on the announcements, it'd be really nice if they told us what the skills were, like
I
actually
know,
meant,
right?
instead of just a screenshot. It's M attack and M def for 1 to 2 enemies, I think.
Yeah, if it's something
That's
like
not so
that, then
bad.
it's like, I was not on board.
And you do need to rock at least 1 or 2 replenish magic, so this could be your 1 of 2.
It
Yeah,
could be,
I don't know if I don't know if need is the right word, but I feel like it's more like you can rock too.
Okay, so what do you think would... Oh, I haven't put it in the calculator, but what would be more advantageous? Having 2 replenish magic or just straight 20 DC2 or support boon 2 or whatever?
Yeah, I don't really know. Replenish magic is such a hard one to calculate, right? It's a proc that reduces SP, so I think it's harder to mathematically like say that it's better than support boon. I know the grid analyzer had some contention over replenish magic being overvalued, and I think it was undervalued or not valued at all, then overvalued, and now at the very least I don't see people complaining about it. So but yeah, it's kind of difficult to say.
All right, so that pretty much sums it up this week. We have nothing to grind, so just do
On the
story.
grind in
40 minutes
half an hour, 40 minutes, yeah.
by the time this video goes out.
Yeah. All right. You guys have any other thoughts?
I'm thoughtless.
I'm
Give me the deer. Give me the damn deer book. That's my thought.
I probably have more TC than I have thoughts right now, so
20.
nah, 20.
All right. I guess we'll see you guys next week.
Just record that. Your outro.